Hi, I'm Marianne. I like drawing sometimes. The other day, this happened.
Hello, good morning. My name is Chris from Afrotaku, and I would like to know how much you charge for drawing an anime character. The character is Lelouch Vi Britannia from Code Geass.
Ooh, I like him.
The money has been sent, please.
Received. Sorry. Yeah! These are the kind of things I want in my DMs. So, I drew Lelouch, one of the best anime anti-heroes of all time, in my opinion. Before shading and inking, I spent several hours scaling, sketching, and getting his proportions right. An accurate basic sketch saves you a lot of time. Imagine finishing a drawing or painting and ending up with a lopsided nose or an accidental lazy eye because you rushed with the sketch. After sketching the outlines, I completed the drawing in 7 hours, 5 minutes. I'm drawing this on an A4 sized paper with ballpoint pens, markers, white gel pens, and graphite pencils, namely HB, 2B, and 5B. I'm also using cotton buds as my blending tools. I spent the most time on his hair, honestly. Those intricate strands of hair. I love it. Instead of shading in layers, I'm fully rendering small portions, including the highlights. I watched Code Geass in 2014, I think. It is actually an action, mecha, supernatural, military, political, sci-fi anime. It has everything. I personally think that Code Geass is an anime with a mixture of gothic, shoujo, and clamp art styles. Clamp, I don't know. Clamp. The clamp art styles? It's sort of an inside joke in the anime community. We call the Code Geass characters noodle people because they're so tall and lanky and skinny. I see lanky characters in Code Geass. The characters have sharp facial features, elaborate costume designs, heavy shadows, etc. And I just love how this mashup creates a complex art style. And this complex art style actually matches Lelouch's personality really well. My favorite parts of this drawing are his hair and eyes. That's why I drew them first, because I feel like they capture his striking personality. I feel like they capture his genius, his intellect, and his strive to avenge his mother's death. You can see that his left eye looks, well, yeah, weird. That is the Geass. With this Geass, he can make anyone do whatever he wants. Lelouch is a character who is loved but hated. He has so many similarities to Light Yagami from Death Note. People always compare the two because they have so much in common. There are people who strive to change the world and set the world to their own ideals. And with Lelouch, he's able to compromise his morals, his ethics, just to get what he wants. To him, the ends justify the means. He's a very vengeful character, and although he does some questionable things with his powers, the Geass, he is a villain that we love. Unlike the reference photo, I drew folds inside Lelouch's clothes where there were none. And the reference photo, this part right here, where I'm shading right now, it was just a solid block of color, but then I decided to add a little bit of texture into his clothes just to spice the drawing up a little. Notice how I saved the hands for last. The hands have an element of perspective, and if you don't shade it correctly and the outlines appear too thick or too loose or too wobbly, the perspective might look wonky. We wouldn't want to have that. So that's why I saved it for last, so I could focus on the hands and make sure that the perspective matches the rest of the drawing. That's it. We're done.
Phew, that was fun.
Psst. I want us to do something. I call it 5 Mistakes Marianne Made in the Past 24 Hours. Wow, that's a long title. It's a working title. Cringe. Since I stayed up till 3 a.m. drawing Lelouch, guys, I was sleep deprived. I'm also holding up Lelouch so you guys could see how he looks. Life-sized. I had him framed, wrapped up, and safely delivered to my client, who was very satisfied, thankfully. If you haven't watched Code Geass, watch it, please. It was released way back in 2006, but honestly, the plot is timeless, and the finale was mwah, chef's kiss. I'm looking forward to making a whole lot of artwork in the future, anime or otherwise. Feel free to leave a comment down below, suggesting anything that you want to see in the future. Thanks for sticking around, guys. See you next time.